The Taoiseach has welcomed the European Parliament's vote of support for the McCartney family, saying it's an indication of the international attention and concern about the case. Earlier today, the Parliament voted 555 to 4 with 48 abstentions to provide financial support to the family of Robert McCartney to help bring his killers to justice.
When it came, the vote in support of the McCartney sisters was overwhelming. 555 in favour, just 4 against. 48 members abstained, among them the 2 Sinn Fein MEPs.
The message from Europe is very clear to them that they are outcasts as far as the politics of Europe are concerned.
Sinn Fein said they couldn't support the motion's call for people with information to cooperate only with the police. And they voted against a part of the resolution that called on the European Commission to help fund a civil action against the alleged killers of Robert McCartney.
Well, the reason for that, Sean, was, as the family have acknowledged on a number of occasions, that the murder of their brother was not a political act. And in fact, the family, quite correctly, have been very clear on that matter, that this was a murder in the conventional understanding of the sense, and that it didn't have a direct relationship with the conflict in Ireland.
However, what happened afterwards was politically motivated. The only reason those people murdered Robert that night was because they belonged to the IRA, because they knew 100% that nobody was going to come forward and give evidence against him.
The President of the European Parliament will now formally ask the Commission to part fund a possible civil action by the McCartneys. The money could come from a €1 million budget line for support for the victims of terrorism, set up after last year's Madrid train bombs. But tonight, a spokesman for Justice Commissioner Franco Frattini told RTE News the Commission would only consider funding a case if a Northern Ireland court rules there was a terrorist aspect to the murder. That means the McCartneys would have to pay for their own civil action and could only apply for Commission funding if the court ruled that there was terrorist involvement in the murder of Robert McCartney. Sean Whelan, RTE News, Strasbourg.